Hello creative people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zenaida and this is Fashion with Zenai, a place to inspire fashion lovers, to share my love of fashion and DIY projects. In today's video, I'm going to show you the process of making a ruched asymmetrical mini skirt. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the tutorial. For this tutorial, you're going to need the following tools. You can find all these materials in the description box down below. To create the skirt, you're going to need a pattern. You can find a digital pattern of this skirt on my Etsy shop. You can find the link in the description box down below. I use size XS to create the skirt. If you're not sure about your body measurements, you can find a video on my channel on how to take your own body measurements. The link will be in the description box down below. The skirt has 8 pattern pieces, 4 front pieces, 3 back pieces, and 1 piece for the drawstring. Place all the fabric pieces on the wrong side of the fabric. For the front and back pieces, you're going to cut 1 piece on the fabric for each pattern piece. And for the drawstring piece, you're going to cut 2 pieces on the fabric. Before you start cutting the pattern pieces, you're going to add seam allowance. Add 2.5 centimeters seam on the waist edge of pattern piece number 1. For pattern pieces number 1, 2, and 3, you're going to add 2 centimeter seam to the left side edges. And for pattern pieces number 1 and 2, you're going to add 1 centimeter seam to the right side edges. And all the other edges are already provided with 0.5 centimeter to overlock those edges and the hem. For the back piece number 5, you're going to add 2.5 centimeter seam to the waist edge. For the back side pieces number 5 and 6, you're going to add 1 centimeter seam to the left side edges. And for the right side edges for pattern pieces number 5 and 6, you're going to add 2 centimeter seam. And all the other edges are already provided with 0.5 centimeter to overlock those edges and hem. For the drawstring pattern piece number 8, you're going to add 1 centimeter seam to all the edges. And now you're going to start with the sewing process. For the front, you're going to connect the bottom edge of pattern piece number 1 with the upper edge of pattern piece number 2 with the wrong side of the fabric facing each other. Pin the edge. Overlock the edge on the good side of the fabric. This is how it will look like. Now you're going to connect the bottom edge until the notch with the upper edge of pattern piece number 3 with the wrong side of the fabric facing each other. Pin the edge from the side until the notch. Overlock the edge from the notch until the side on the good side of the fabric. This is how it will look like on the good side of the fabric. Now you're going to move on to the front piece number 4. First, you're going to overlock the side edge on the right and the bottom edge on the good side of the fabric. Now you're going to connect the upper edge of the front piece number 4 with the skirt edge until the notch with the wrong side of the fabric facing each other. Pin the edge from the side until the notch. Overlock the edge on the good side of the fabric. This is how the overlocked edge will look like. As you can see, I finished this side edge, which was not the intention. This is the side edge, and the intention is to overlock this edge all at once with these lower edges, which is the hem. Start overlocking from the side edge of piece number 4 all at once with the other lower edges, which is the hem. Since I had already overlocked the side edge of piece number 4 earlier, I'll begin in my case from this corner to overlock the lower edges, which is the hem. And these are the overlocked lower edges, which is the hem. And now you're going to move on to the back pieces. This is the back piece number 5. Connect the bottom edge of piece number 5 with the upper edge of piece number 6 with the wrong side of the fabric facing each other. Pin the edge. Overlock the edge. For piece number 7, you're going to overlock the side edge and the bottom edge on the good side of the fabric. I'm going to start overlocking from the bottom edge. These are the overlocked edges on the good side of the fabric. Turn piece number 7 over with the wrong side of the fabric facing up. Then you're going to connect the bottom edge of piece number 6 and the upper edge of piece number 7. Make sure you connect the edge of piece number 7 until the notch on piece number 6. Pin the edge from the notch until the side. Overlock the edge from the side until the notch on the good side of the fabric. This is how it will look like on the good side of the fabric. This is the side of the back piece. And now you're going to overlock the bottom edge, which is the hem. Now you're going to connect the side edge of the back with the side edge of the front. Place the front piece on top of the back piece with the good side of the fabric facing each other. Pin the side edge. Overlock this side edge. Overlock this side edge of the front piece and overlock this side edge of the back piece on the good side of the fabric. This side is the front and this side is the back. Connect the side of the front with the side of the back. Pin the side edge until here. sew the edge with 2 centimeter seam from the waist edge until here. Turn the skirt inside out. This is the side edge with the 2 centimeter seam where you're going to create 2 channels so you can place the drawstrings. Iron the seam flat. Now you're going to sew 2 channels with a width of 2 centimeter. Sew exactly on the overlocked edge of the left side and the right side. You're going to sew the 2 channels from the waist edge until here. Now you're going to sew the 2 drawstrings. Fold it in half and iron it flat. Sew the edge with 1 centimeter seam. Now you're going to invert the drawstrings. I'm using a safety pin. Now you're going to insert the drawstrings into the channels. I'm using a safety pin to insert the drawstrings. Insert the drawstrings from the bottom all the way up to the waist edge. Make sure the edge of the drawstrings is placed exactly on the waistline. Pin it to secure the drawstrings. Now you're going to overlock the edge of the waistline. Now you're going to fold the waist edge with 2.5 centimeter seam to create a channel for the elastic. Pin the edge. Then you're going to sew it with 2.5 centimeter seam. Leave a little opening on the center back of 2 or 3 centimeter so you can have an opening to insert the elastic from the back. The width of the elastic that I'm using is 2 centimeter. I already marked the length of the elastic with a chalk. Insert the elastic through the opening at the back. I'm using a bobby pin. To secure the elastic, you have to overlap the elastic with 2.5 centimeter over the other. Then you're going to stitch the elastic by stitching a box. And for maximum security, you can stitch an X in the middle of the box stitch. This is how it will look like. Then you're going to stretch the elastic and hide the elastic inside. Close up that opening by stitching it. Finally, you'll tie a knot to the ends of the drawstrings. And this is the finished ruched asymmetrical mini skirt. I'm so happy with the outcome. It looks so amazing. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and find it helpful so you can create your own ruched asymmetrical mini skirts. If you decide to create one, you can send me a photo by using the hashtag Zenai Designs on Instagram. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share, comment, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't and hit the notification bell. I see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.